In this tutorial, we'll be learning about how to make a blog on WordPress.com, and teachers can use it in their classroom. So the first thing that we're going to do to start out is go to the URL, so that's WordPress.com. And when we first get there, you'll see they have the little site thing right there, and then it says Create Website, which is what we're going to want to click on. So we click on that button and it takes us to this page, and it says step 1 out of 5. And what we need is to make a site address. Now if you have a site address, what you're going to want to look for if you're using it for the classroom, and if you're not using it for the classroom, then don't worry about it. Like maybe you just want a personal blog, and that's totally your choice. No judgment here or anywhere else. So anyway, if you're using it for the classroom, you may want to use like your last name and whatever subject you teach. So for example, if your last name is Smith and you teach history, then it may want to be Smith History 2015 at WordPress. And even though that's already taken, I do not want to take away that site for somebody whose last name is Smith and teaches history in the year 2015. So we're just going to go with the URL of a fake website 2015. Okay, so create your site and continue. So here's what they have so far. So with WordPress, because you can use this website for free and not have to worry about paying for a fee or anything when you make your website, we do have to have .wordpress.com in there, and that's okay. I mean, it comes with the deal, right? So then to set up an account, you'll need to put in your email. So you can put like, okay, let's put fake@email.com. And that's not a real email, obviously, but, and then a username, you can make up one. I already have an account, so I'll log in and see I already have my information in there. So I'll just go ahead and log in. And so I have some sites here, and I already have a site that I created earlier to see how this works. So I'm going to want to add a new WordPress. And again, we used fake website 2015, wordpress.com for free. And you can name your blog. So this one says my blog, but you can name it something else. So like we'll just go with the whole Smith history thing. So Mr. Smith's history class 2015. And this will make it easier to search, and again, it says over here you can change this at any time, so don't feel like if you stop teaching history or whatever subject you teach that you have to completely get a new website, because that's not true. And then on the privacy section, you can see it says I want my blog to be viewable by everyone, but to block search engines, so anyone can see it but not everybody can search for it. Or private, which basically means that the blog will only be visible to the users that you choose. And that might be better for a classroom situation, but if you teach a lot of students, it might be better to do viewable by everyone, but it's totally personal preference. And then we scroll down here, and this is just talking about upgrading. You can upgrade if you want to, you know, take off the .wordpress thing, but I'm not going to for this purpose, and it's just kind of showing you the pros and cons, so you can weigh that for yourself. If you do want to have it premium, it would be $99 a year, and if you wanted to have it for business, it would be $299 a year. So, but we're just gonna press create blog here. Okay, so fake website 2015.wordpress.com is mine. So what we're gonna do is we can change the blog description or permission, but I don't want to do that right now. We're going to go to themes. Okay, so now we're at themes, and you can see there are like 300 themes. Well, 324 technically. But depending on what you want for your blog, there are different themes that are good, but there are other ones that you can use too. Some of these, like this one, would cost you $175 to use. And I mean, it is pretty nice, but you know, I don't know if you would want to buy that or not. Again, totally up to you. And this one looks kind of not bland, but simple. So we're going to use this one, and it's called Minnow. And while that activates, you can see there are a bunch of little things over here, little widgets and stuff that you can use. Okay, so we're going to press Customize Your Site. So for this, we have Mr. Smith's History Class 2015, right? So we get here and it says that we haven't written anything, obviously, because we just got this website. So custom design, we're going to go over to colors, and here's some palettes. Like you can change it to where it kind of looks a little more dark, or I mean, again, totally up to you. Or there's a kind of lighter tone to it. I don't know. So that's I kind of like the darker one personally, so we're going to do that, and then I'll want to press save. But you see there's it's just a very simple layout here with the this kind of theme. And so then we're going to go back over here, and here's the front, so you can choose, you know, what it displays, some widgets so that when you're at the sidebar of your web page, you can have certain widgets that they can click to get to things easier. Just stuff like that. So we're not going to do that right now, but then there's site title. So that, again, that's where they were saying earlier that you can change that. So I can change that to, you know, math or something like that. So then again, if you're going back to like your account and you want to get back to your page just to look at it, you can go to My Sites, and I'll want to switch sites to this one. And this is kind of showing me the stats that I have, so like how many, my activities during the day, the weeks, the months, the years, so you can see like if your students actually use it or not, which is nice. Like you can even see how many clicks there are, and searches, videos played, just stuff like that. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and I hope you have fun blogging.